Hi guys, and happy hashtag Motivation Monday. This is the last Monday of 2019. So I know that there are still some people off because their kids are still off from school. But what I wanted to do is, again, take a little bit of a different take on what needs to be done in 2020 to make it different than 2019. And there's a lot of people that are in the place and space. Hey, Robin. So if you're coming on, say hi and where you're coming in from. Tag some teammates, share this video. Because a lot of people are doing the same thing. They're doing their goal boards, they're doing their vision boards, they're doing all those things. But they're really missing three key components to what is really going to make 2020 different than 2019. And I can tell you that 2019 was an epic year for Nancy and I. And it was because of something that we did at the end of last year that we carried into this year, and then we're going to then carry it into 2020. And what I can tell you guys is that there is no secret sauce. There is no shortcut. But what I can tell you guys is I can take you through an exercise right now on here, whether you're on here live or on the replay, that is going to set you up for success. Doing 3 things with me right now can and will set you up for success in 2020. So if you are open to participating with me, if you're on here live, type Y or yes in the chat box. Hi, Debbie. Good to see you jumping on. So if you would like to participate in a little exercise that I can take you through, it's 3 steps. It's not going to take long, but this is actually an exercise that you can then go back and take to your teams. It's going to help everybody move forward in a positive direction. Hey, Gail, good to see you jumping on. So if you are open to doing this exercise with me, type Y or yes in the chat box. Even if you're on the replay, you can play along with me when you do watch this back. Kale, good to see you jumping on. Barrett, good to see you. So there are 3 things that you need to do. 3 things. So number 1, and this is key. This is key. Number 1, you need to focus on your victories of 2019 before you even start focusing on 2020. So for those that are on here and are willing to participate, thank you, Vanessa, Debbie, Lisa, Gail. I love you guys. Thank you. So start typing in the chat box. Start typing right now in the comment section. What were some of your victories from 2019? I don't want you to think about 2020 and the goals that you're going to hit. I want us to do some self-reflection. I want us to do a year in rewind. So type in the comment section below. You don't have to write them in a string, just one at a time. What are some of the victories that you had in 2019? Because we need to focus on what's happened already before we can start projecting what we want to happen in 2020. And for me, there's just a number of things that come off the top of my head. Nancy and I found our dream home. I released my 2nd book and it went bestseller. I did some keynotes. I mean, just so many amazing things happened. Vanessa said, had a baby, lost all her baby weight, and achieved personal growth. I love that. So it's so important, guys, to reflect upon what you achieved in 2019. So Vanessa, thank you for being the first to share. So again, tag some teammates, share this video, and this is a 3-step process. And Vanessa, for your team, I would highly recommend you doing that with them as well. So number one, you got to focus on your victories of 2019 first. And Gail said, we put in our pool and outdoor living space. Love that. Those are goals. Those are things that you accomplished. So everyone focuses so much on let's build out 2020. You got to reflect on right now first. Debbie says, started loving me and putting my needs first. That's huge. One of Debbie's biggest takeaways was a year of self-love and self-care. I love that. I love that. So number one, focus on your victories of 2019. And she got her first brand partner. Way to go, Gail. So she's building a network marketing business. That's amazing. So focus on your victories of 2019 first. Now, number two, you need to ask yourself, number two, what needs to be improved? So even though you achieved some goals and you achieved some things and you had some victories, type in the comment section below. What do you feel needs to be improved to achieve more goals? So now you've done some self-reflection. You've shared some of your victories. Type in the chat box below, what needs to be improved? From all the things that you accomplished, maybe there's some things that you didn't accomplish. What do you need to do better? What needs to be improved? What needs to be improved? So type in the chat box below, comment below, what are some things that you know that you need to do to improve your business or your personal life even more? Debbie says, lose weight and have time for fun. That's huge. Self-commitment and putting my needs and wants before anyone else. So just to let you guys know, Vanessa, Debbie, revealing these things, speaking these things into existence, sharing these it's enormous. Because what I'm doing with you guys right now is I am showing you and I am building out a blueprint for your success for 2020. So Gail says she needs to duplicate more and she needs to communicate better. Communication, duplication. Lisa says stay focused long enough to connect on LinkedIn. I love that. LinkedIn, it's built for longevity. So what you guys are doing right now is you're actually building out your blueprint to success. You've already established some great things that you accomplished in 2019. But you also know what needs to be improved. So if you know what you need to improve, you have your blueprint of how to crush your goals in 2020. You've already established what you know that you should have did more of in 2019, that if you improve it in 2020, guess what's going to happen? Things are going to change. So Lisa knows that if she stays focused long enough to connect daily on LinkedIn, she's going to see a shift in her business and life. Gail knows that if she duplicates more and communicates better, she's going to see a shift in her life and her business. Vanessa says if she commits more to herself and putting her needs first before anyone else, she's going to see a difference in her life and in her business. And Debbie knows that if she loses weight and makes time for fun, she's going to have a better life and better business in 2020. So if that makes sense, type Y or yes in the chat box. Now, so step one, recognizing and reflecting upon what you've already accomplished. Step two, what still needs to be improved? Because that is the blueprint for your success. For me, what I need to improve is getting way ahead of the game. I have great ideas. I have great content. and I have great things planned, but I tend to wait till the last minute sometimes. So the more I can get ahead, the more productive I'm going to be. I know that will change my life and my business in 2020. Now, so you've already focused on what you achieved. You've already acknowledged what needs to be improved. The final step, and you have to pick one thing. What is your big goal of 2020? Type in the chat box, what is your big goal of 2020? My big goal is scaling my businesses to my first $1 million year. It's a big goal. It's a lofty goal, but I know what needs to be improved in order to get there because I've already established that. So my big goal, I have a lot of goals. My big goal is scaling my businesses to $1 million by the end of 2020. And Vanessa says, yes, that's one of mine too, which boils down to self-commitment. You got to commit. So what is your big goal? Type in the comment section below. Debbie says, get weight healthy. That is her number one goal. Love that, Debbie. Getting your weight healthy. Now, establishing your big goal, and obviously you can have smaller goals underneath it, but you need a shining star. You need a big, lofty goal that you're going to be reaching towards. Get started on LinkedIn to build my business to a higher level. So again, you focused on your victories, you've established what needs to improve, and now you have a big goal. Big goal is diamond in 2020. When you establish that big goal, you're already establishing it and you know what needs to be done because previously in step 2, you've already acknowledged what you need to do to improve to achieve that goal. So you're building out the blueprint for yourselves. So what are some of your other big goals? Because again, you got to focus on your victories of 2019. You got to establish what needs to be improved in order to achieve any of your goals in 2020, but you need a compass. You need a North Star. You need that big, bright, powerful star in your sky that is the ultimate goal that you're reaching towards. Now, there's two more things. There's two more things that I want you to do. Number one, debt-free. Love that. Podcast launch and success. Love that. Now, what I want you guys to do in the chat box below really quickly to make my commitment solid and consistent daily to create a successful business for myself. Love that, Lisa. I want you to start typing that there's two things we're going to do. Number one, I want you to start typing in the comments below your superpowers, one at a time. Type in your superpowers. I'm loving, I'm dedicated, I'm committed, I'm open-minded, I'm entrepreneurial. Start doing a brain dump. I want you guys to see how amazing you are. So in the comments below, start doing a brain dump of all of your superpowers. What are your superpowers that make you special, that make you unique, that make you truly one of a kind? And I don't want you to have that negative self-talk like, oh, there's nothing special about me. I don't have any superpowers. It's just a story. We all have superpowers. Vanessa says, loving, open-minded. Go ahead, Debbie, let's hear it. What are your superpowers? Creative. Love it. What are your superpowers? Visionary. I can't tell you how important this is for you guys to do. Start doing a dump. Good listener. What are some of your superpowers? Get out of your head, get into your heart, and commit to that. Problem solver. If you guys don't establish and don't recognize how powerful and how amazing you are, no one else is going to see that either. Committed, caring, loving, coachable, energetic. Love it. Now, here's the big thing. Here is what is going to put the cherry on top. In the comments below, if you are ready to focus on your victories of 2019 to make 2020 better, you've established what you need to improve, and you have a large, large goal for 2020, type in the comment section below, I am committed to myself. Don't commit to your goals. You're not committing to 2020. You're committing to yourself. Type in the comment section below if you're ready to truly make a difference this year. And we do this every year. And every year has gotten better and better for me because I've committed to it. And I've committed to myself. So type in the chat box, I am committed to myself, if you are truly ready to take your life and your business to the next level. Now, my final message to you is I do have some people on here that are a part of my academy. I have something called the Network Marketing Academy for entrepreneurs and network marketers. The doors are open. They are closing in about 6 days. It's $29 a month. I do 4 private trainings every single month, and I've changed the structure. Every single month, it changes. The first month of every quarter is 4 weeks of mindset. The second month of each quarter is 4 weeks of organization. The third week is 4 weeks of social media. And the final month of every quarter is lead generation. But the added bonus is this: I'm going to have guest trainers all year. The fourth training of every month is going to be a guest trainer that's an expert in what we're going to be covering. There's a private Facebook community. You will have access to all of the 2019 content that I've had. So if you're a network marketer and you're looking to up-level your business, I know Michelle has, I know Gail has, type I want in and I will send you a link. The doors are closing for good for this year on Sunday. And it's already half sold out. I'm taking about 20 more people before the doors close. And if you want in, type in I want in and I'll send you a link to join. And again, it's $29 a month. You can cancel at any time. There is no commitment to it. You can pay a year in full like Michelle did because she is committed. She's committed. Gail is in. But if you want to join, type I want in and I'll send you that link, because the 4 most important components to building a successful network marketing business are your mindset, your organizational skills, your lead generation understanding, and your social media understanding. And I'm going to cover all that with you. Brand new trainings weekly, focusing on everything that you need to do to make 2020 your best year, plus guest trainers. So guys, much love and gratitude to you all. Remember, focus on your victories first of 2019 before you can start focusing on 2020. What do you need to improve? And finally, what is your big goal of 2020? And again, for those that want to be a part of the Academy, it's $29 a month. You get weekly private trainings from me. And again, they rotate. The first 4 weeks is all mindset. The next 4 weeks is organization. The third 4 weeks is going to be social media, and the fourth weeks is going to be lead gen. And every quarter it changes, brand new trainings, guest trainers, access to all of it, plus bonus trainings and everything from 2019. So if you want to get in before the doors close, type I want in and I'll get you in there. Love and gratitude to each and every one of you. Commit to yourself. Don't commit to your goals. Don't commit to your team or your company. Commit to you first before you commit to anything else. Love and gratitude to each and every one of you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.